Hello, everyone. This is Ds1 Ross, represent the New Black Alliance, and I have a guest to our platform today, everyone. And surprisingly, it's a woman. Her name is Tiesha, and she came to bless us with her presence and with her words of wisdom. So here she is, everyone. This is Tiesha.
Greetings, everyone. I want to give a shout out to Ds1 Ross, Optimist Speaker, and the Black Ghost for giving me the opportunity to speak on their platform. My name is Tiesha. I started iHeartBlog NC. I am a blogger on social media where I share my true life experiences. I also use my outlet to help others in need of advice or goods. I throw parenting parties full of info, samples, and prizes. And everything that I do is funded by companies out there. I also throw parties for every and anybody where you could come by and try different items, sample them, see if you like them, and if you do, you can go out there and purchase it.
Okay. Great introduction, Tiesha. Now, here's the scrutiny. But I have a few questions for you. You know, you are a first woman to bless our platform, so I have to ask you a few questions. Um, do you mind if I ask you, what is your sexual preference?
Well, I am a bisexual woman.
Okay. Um, what type of men are you into?
I like an aggressive male.
Okay. Black men, white men, what do you prefer?
Well, I am open-minded, but I'm usually interested in black males.
Okay. So how do you feel about, because you said you're interested in black men, but how do you feel about the current state of black men and how they treat women?
Well, that's an interesting topic because it's actually mixed because I see some stand-up brothers out there that take care of, you know, their family within their home, and then you have some fellas that they lack in a lot of areas. I guess it all depends on who you end up with, who you attract.
Okay, okay. So what do you think about men using this word thought? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about men regarding, women as thoughts?
The question with that for me will be, do they also regard them, feel that their thoughts as well if they carry on with the same behavior as these women? Because you can't really call the kettle black if you're, practicing the same behaviors.
Okay, okay. Do you feel that women get into a lot of bad relationships because they fool themselves, or it's just a fact of the men being messed up?
I feel that with relationships, I feel like it actually, all of this actually starts before a woman gets into a relationship. I feel like you've been being trained for this, for relationships since young. I feel like it all comes from the treatment of maybe a male present in a young girl's life.
Hmm.
The practice, like a father and a mother. Like, I feel all of these things play a role in the type of men a young lady will, attract in the future.
Okay, okay. So how do you feel about feminism, the feminist movement, and black women, connecting themselves to this woman struggle? Do you feel it's a woman struggle, or do you feel like it's a white woman struggle? Because, from the information I gathered, you know, the feminist movement started, you know, out of white women suffering, at the behest of their husbands. So I want to know, how did the black woman join that movement, and do you think it helps y'all, or do you think it hurts y'all?
Okay, the first thing I want to say from me is I do not agree with the feminist movement.
Okay.
I don't agree because I feel that black women were duped in this situation, like Sojourner Truth and everything. I feel like they were duped. I feel like the only reason black women were allowed to jump on board is because it made the movement even greater. It gave more bodies, like more of a count, like
More numbers.
more numbers, yeah. And I feel that's what it was all about. I feel through the feminist movement, black women and black men, the families were separated through this or whatever. And I feel that being, just the history of the black family, it was always separation. Like even with slavery, families were broken apart and all of that, and I feel like that just added to, what was going on. And a lot of black women just started saying, like, we don't need black men, when only the black woman and the black man, could really truly, to me, be together. I'm not saying that I'm against interracial relations, but I feel like through everything that we've been through together, I feel we are the only ones that understands our struggle completely. I feel like we should be working on us first before we start going out and including others in our situation.
Okay. So, do you think there are any solutions to repairing a black family? And when I say solutions, I mean, what will be some solutions that you would give to, fellow black women? Because, there's a lot of black women that are single mothers,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of black women who were hurt and abused, at the hands of us black men. So, do you feel that there's any solutions to helping, y'all women heal, and for us to restore the black family?
Well, the first thing I feel should occur is black women, we have to dig deep within ourselves and truly like find out why we attract what we attract.
Mm,
We have to dig deep in our childhood, see what
that's deep.
upsetted us or what made us hurt, from the beginning, because it wasn't just the guy that walked out. Things occurred before this.
That's deep.
We need to stop saying we're going to give up on the black man. We need to stop relying on the system set up by white supremacy. And we need to come together. Families need to come together and everything. And when I say families, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, sisters, brothers, everybody needs to come together and start valuing the black family structure again and not be separated. A lot of families are separated for petty things. We need to come together and, start implementing love again within the family. And I feel like if the family structure is put together and these women could have men in their lives, positive role models within their family, then they would go out and seek a certain man. Not even seek, a certain man will actually find them because, you know, I feel like they would stand out at that point.
Mm, mm. That's deep. I actually never got that answer from a woman. Thank you very much, Tiesha. Leave your contact info in case somebody want to contact you.
Okay, well, my Instagram is all caps I heart blog NC. And that's also my Twitter account. And on Facebook, I'm Tiesha, Tiesha dot Harris, Harris, number one. You can find me on there. And right now, I am actually upgrading my pages and everything. So you could follow me on those pages, and I'll give further information when I'm finished putting everything together.
All right. Thank you very much. This is DS1 Ross, represent the New Black Alliance. Shout out to my comrades. Peace.